Hi everyone, I am Peter Smock and this is another edition of the Way of the Life Athlete. And today I want to talk to you about, life. Something that recently happened in my world, which got me to thinking about life and, how do you enjoy life? Why do you enjoy life? And the thing that happened is a close friend that I have known for a decade and a half recently took his own life, and extremely sad. And when I think back on this person, it seemed as though he had it together. And I don't know the demons that were inside him, but obviously they got so bad that he decided that it wasn't worth sticking around anymore. And I've had one occasion in my life, it was back about 10 years ago, where things were, I wouldn't say rock bottom, but pretty close to it. And I had a thought, maybe I want to check out. Maybe this is it. Maybe I've lived life long enough. And I didn't. I mean, I had the thought, but there was no way I was going to act on it. And it was only like a day, and then it passed. But it was a consideration. And so I think about my experience of that moment of thinking that life wasn't, worth living. And I think about my friend who decided that life wasn't worth living for whatever the reasons that he had, and we will never know. And I think of why I like life, why I enjoy living, and I enjoy this gift. And so happened that about 3 weeks ago in the Sunday edition of the New York Times, there was an article on an interview with Robert Redford. And of course he was, I think, promoting his movie, which I don't remember the name of, All Is Lost. And he says in this, I'm interested in that thing that happens where there's a break point for some people and not for others. You go through such hardship, things that are almost impossibly difficult, and there's no sign that it's going to get any better. And that's the point when people quit, but some don't. And he goes on another paragraph down, he says, you just continue, Mr. Redford said, because that's all there is to do. And I think we all experience times that are low, maybe not as low as wanting to take our own life, but wondering, what the significance of life is, and why we should, hang in there, why it should be that's just what we do. And I thought the other day, talking with somebody, that the reason that I enjoy my life for the most part, and there are days when there is hardship, and I don't think I'm going to get through it as well, just like everybody else. I'm no different. But I think of this life as being such a miracle. I mean, I look outside and I look at the trees and I go, God, how does this all happen? It's amazing to me. And then I think about being in this, inhabiting this body, and the people I work with that inhabit these bodies. And I'm sitting here talking to you and my heart's beating. I don't have to think about it. My system is digesting the food I had 2 hours ago. I mean, all the endocrine system is taking care of itself. All these things happen automatically. And I'm just sitting here being an observer of what I consider to be a fascinating miracle. And so my point is to suggest, to have you find something in your life, and hopefully it is this idea that it is magnificent. Your children, your work, your relationship, your connection to the great whatever through being outdoors, whatever it is. But I think of this as being such an amazing gift. And yeah, I lose sight of that when I'm down and out and I don't think that I can continue on. But then I go back out and I go for a walk and I look at the trees and the leaves coming down and the wind blowing, and I said, geez, how does that all happen? That's a miracle. How does this body just end up taking care of itself for the most part, you know, kind of stabilizing. It's amazing. I get sick and then I heal again. People I work with get injured and then they heal again. So I just wanted to share with you, kind of on a somber note to begin with, but then hopefully a celebratory note to enjoy your life, celebrate your life, and think of it as being one great big miracle that happens day after day after day. And I hope you find a way each day to continue on and to do so because you really love being in this miracle body and this miracle life.